This episode marked the end of the match between the Mifune Dolphins and the Nijigaoka team. The episode itself was okay, but truth be told, this game wasn't as hype as the first round game that the Dolphins played. As this game came after such an exciting showdown, it felt rather boring. Anyways, I feel that 3 things of significance happened in this episode: Sakura's blossoming, Mifune Dolphins' counterattack, and Nijigaoka's hidden weapon. These events are all interrelated, meaning they happen as a direct consequence of the event that transpired prior to it. So I don't know if it should be considered as one thing of significance or 3, but whatever. Anyways, in this episode, Sakura finally got her moment to shine. She finally snapped out of her disheartened mood caused by her taking the position of another player due to a good scolding that she received from Urabe for her hard-hearted attempts after letting an easy flight go. I thought she would break out into tears and stormed off, but I guess she's a lot tougher than I gave her credit for. So yeah, after a series of rather annoying flashbacks, she showed everyone why Urabe was so adamant in having her on the starting lineup. It was great to see Sakura snap out of her little mood, but it would have been so much better had there not been so many flashbacks. If 1 isn't enough, 2 should do the trick. We don't need 5, that's just unnecessary. Anyways, Sakura was the first of the Dolphins to get a solid hit of Tamaki's slow-ass pitch and successfully get on base at that. With Sakura leading the way, the Mifune Dolphins showed a series of well-executed plays that led the Nijigaoka team to get a little flustered and desperate. You know, this would have been really exciting and hype-inducing, as when the opponents get like that, it generally means they have something up their sleeves, and in this case, they do, but more on this later. First off, let's talk about how this scenario had me feeling. Nothing. It didn't feel any different to the rest of this episode, which is really such a shame. I feel that they dragged out this game a little too long, hence any impact it could have had made was heavily reduced. Now back to the trick that Nijigaoka had up their sleeves, it seems that Tamaki has another pitch. This one is a polar opposite of his crazy slow pitch. This fastball of his can go up to 115 km per hour, so not exactly an easy pitch for a primary school student to hit. And by the looks of things, it's also not an easy pitch to throw for the pitcher, as this very pitch led Tamaki to injure his hips. Thus, the super slow pitch was brought into play so his hips can heal properly. I like there seems to be a pattern going on here, how both these new pitches of Tamaki's were revealed during Hikaru's turn at bat. But just like how Hikaru was able to hit his other pitch pretty much right off the bat, this time too, Hikaru managed a clean hit the second time that he saw this new fastball of Tamaki's. And that's Toshi's son for you. One thing that I'm rather curious about after watching this episode of Major Second is the role that Sakura played in this episode. I'm curious if whether the Dolphins' counterattack would have still happened, even if Sakura didn't manage to get that solid hit. I mean, in this inning, they are back at the top of the batting lineup, and the Dolphins have finally got grasp on the timing for Tamaki's pitches, meaning they're getting good hits on them. So even if Sakura hadn't managed to get on base, as long as everyone else after her still managed to get on, the Dolphins would have still won the game. Okay, I guess I'll leave poor Sakura alone. Let's pick on Tamaki instead. Since he got a considerable amount of screen time and was made to be some kind of villain, exaggeration, more like a dishonest child, either way, the way that he was portrayed for the majority of the episode was not very likable. But then as we near the end of the episode, there's a change in tone, and all of a sudden he gets whitewashed. Dude, don't you think that was a little rush? If you have the time to spend on giving us 5 flashbacks, couldn't that time have been used on giving us a little more about Tamaki so we can understand him a little better? At least let us know why he must win. What is he fighting for? It could be as simple as that he hates to lose. All he had to do was state this, but nope, nothing. Anyways, I'm a little disappointed in how they treated this potential rival character, but then again, he's not important. None of the opponents are except for the Total Boys. Well, at the very least, I hope the Total Boys are treated in a better way than this.